All right, let me make sure that I am on and running. I might be not. Let me check. All right, I'm up. All right, so this video is going to be on a couple things that I want to talk about on Lottodds. Not that you can't get your information from watching David himself, but I just want to show a couple things that I've noticed here. So if you go to the main history page right here, and you can look at all the different states and see what's dropping. All right, and for all the states, you can see what's up, and you can do pick 4 and midday. You can isolate it to a variety of different things, isolate different pair sums, all that stuff, and see when the last time, lowest winning digits hit. I think you can do that, or is that? I know it's on here. It must be over here, or right here, lowest winning digit. Okay, so what I want to say is, now the pair sums. I'm going to focus just on that right now. So the pair sums, 8, 9, and 10 dominate, right? That's because that's where majority of the numbers are. But what you can do is you can isolate that, and you can catch the winner. So I'm going to show you, like here in Colorado, you can tell I was looking at this earlier and I said, oh, yep, because I just skimmed through here and see what's going on. And sure enough, that 9 hit and 9 was due. You can see 9 did not hit since 1210. And that was the longest I could find one out was 210. That's the longest I could find a 9 out for. And I went through all the states. Not saying it can't be longer, but that's what I found. So here you go. You got Connecticut, right? 10 hit, right? Now where's the 9? 9 is out 12. So get on 212. So get ready, Connecticut. You're going to be getting a 9. Okay. And as you go down, you're going to see DC. Not really showing me nothing. Now you can isolate midday, evening. I can show you something. Okay. Let's see here. So Delaware. Not really. I think that's Delaware, right? So okay, let's go Florida here. Florida. Well, first of all, Florida. What in the world? 05. We got enough of those. So there's red here, but okay. 9. 9's right here. So I'm not going to say anything about that one right now. As I go down through here, you're going to see here. Look at this one. Okay, 9's right there. Idaho. 9's, 8 and 9's. They hit a lot. Okay. Just like my SB pairs, or my SBP, there's 40 numbers in there. And, here, look at this one here. 9 right there. And you can go and look at this and see how many times in a month does the 9 hit, or how many times in a month does the 8 hit. And you'll be surprised. Now, I was looking at Minnesota here, and I thought that's why I tried to win there tonight, but I did not get the win, even though I did get the right pair sum. I said pair sum 8 because pair sum 8 was like super due. Look at that. And sure enough, it hit. I was hoping it was going to come with the 822, but it didn't. And it repeated that stupid 1-2 sum. But even more than that, I lost anyway, just because the high, low, low is so due. Look at this. High, low, low just boxed is like, it's crazy how long it's been out for. So I expect a high, low, low. And also I expect an odd to drop on the front. So that alone is going to really drop your numbers. Now, so what I'm saying is like these 8, 9, 10s, they stay out for, especially the 8 and 9 don't stay out long at all. Right. And so you start with box numbers right here, right? Well, go down to more filters, go to 64 pair sums right here, which I'm already on. And you're going to notice the pair sums. And here's the 8, 9, and 10. So watch here. If I get rid of all these and just leave 8, it's only 52 box numbers to start with. And then you can do, whatever to get it lower with all the other filters. And then here you go, 9. It's got 65. And you got a bunch of stupid numbers in there too, like triples and like all these high freaking numbers. Like some of these, I don't play that stuff. But see, then you got 10. 10's got 44. right? So that's why 9 hits a little bit more, 8, and then 8, then 10, just because there's more of them. Now 7, don't underestimate 7. 7's got some juicy numbers in there. It's got some really high playing numbers in here. And I was looking at the page, and 7 drops. 7 drops. And, I was just kind of skimming through it and seeing how long it stays out for. And it seems to look, I haven't even looked at this one. So look at right there. Okay. 126, right? That is due. That is due because watch 126. Skim it. There's a 7. Skim it. There's a 7. 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 So it's kind of like a, clockwork there. Look at all these 7s there. So that, if you see that out for you can study your state or study a bunch of states and say, all right, the 7 stays out for no more than, 15 to 20 days or something like that, and it's going to drop. Well, now you can fish out of this small pool, right? And then also, like David says, you can isolate that sucker and see what the 7 likes to drop with. Perhaps it likes to drop, let's just check it out once. 7, 2, 3, right? 7, 2, 3, or just go up to the top up here, and you can do that up here if you want to. So if we're looking at just 7, so I'm going to go ahead and remove all these other ones here. Takes a second. I'm on Chrome, but it can still be a little slow. All right, 7. Now you're looking at the last time a 7 hit, so 215. So many different things you can slide around on. So 216, 215, 215. See that? 28. Okay. Connecticut, 28. Let's see, 25. Okay. 29. This is how useful this is. It's cool. You can actually see how long they've been out for. 210. Where we got 29 was the longest one so far. 214, 215. So I'm looking at what the freaking crap. Why in the world? Oh, I got that. I was going to say that's not right. That cannot be right. I had this scrolled down still. All right. 126. So there you go. That LA is 126. That's a long time. Get ready for a 7 there. That's well overdue. Yeah. Look at all these 14s and between 9 and, current, that 7 hits a lot. And if you come up here and you drop the 8 in there, that's even, here, let's just do the 9. And like David said, the 9, 1, 2, and 2, and 2, 1 dominate, right? But look at the 9 here. Look at 216, there's a 9. 214, there's a 9. 213, a 9. 211. Look at all these just this month. Look at this. How many is that? It's just crazy. That's and it's going to be okay. Arizona, stupid 1 draw state. Pretty much the same though. Across states, you're going to get multiple hits throughout the month here in that 9 category. So, in that 9 category is going to carry 65 box numbers to start with, and majority of them, a lot of times, is going to be 2, 2, 1, or oops, 2, 1, or 1, 2, or 2, 1. That starts you off with 51 box numbers, right? Okay. Pretty cool. I just want to show that. So let me reset this, and let's go ahead and just drop in all 1,000 straights. Now, what I'm going to do is, like I said, I think there's going to be a high, low, low. It is so overdue for Minnesota. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of anything except for the high, low, lows. 2 lows and 1 high, right? 2 lows and 1 high. So we're down to 375. Or am I missing one? It feels low. 2 highs, 2 highs, 2 highs. Okay. That's right. 375. But I'm going to take it a step further. And I'm going to say I said there's going to be an odd coming up here, right? Because look at this. Even, 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 even. Look at all the evens on the front. I'm thinking there's going to be a flip. 175 straights right there. I think that's a pretty good bet right there. Because, look at, there hasn't been a high, low, low since 2-6. You know, and then an odd coming up. What else is there? Could try to break it down further here. 1-1. I get rid of the 1-1. Maybe that's a bad bet, but down to 141. All right. He's going to be adding highest winning digit in here too and stuff. And lowest winning digit. So these, let's see. There hasn't been a 0 here in a while. Maybe we're a 0 tomorrow. Key 0. See, now that's where I'll jump over to pick 3, 4. See what's up with that. Let me see what's up with that. Minnesota. Key 0. 6 draws. And then look at my SB pairs, because those are my golden egg right there. 6 is out. 1 draw state though, so be aware of that. So 6, 2, and 8. I'd say one of these is going to take a dump. So 6, 2, and 8. What's a 6? Oh, 6 is right here. 2 and 8. So maybe that 0 comes. But there's that 6 right there. That 6 is really out there. And 1 draw state though, so it's not really that far out there. But still, I mean, look, we're out 23, right? Well, look at, if I go to, man, I need a drink of water. I need some water. I worked out and I need water. Sit down, put this laptop on me, and I'm like, I don't want to get up. So looking at this, you're going to see the last time there was a 6 was right here. And that would have been on stupid barcode thing. Okay, 6 was 124. For real? 1 draw state though. So see, there's no 6s, right? Now watch. 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, right? 6, 6. Look at this date is 6, 6, 6, right? 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6. Like I'm a freaking blackout here saying this so many times. You know? That's what I'm talking about. So I think that's coming back soon. Once one of these is out for just a little bit, it's coming back. It's coming back. And then if you can pinpoint if it's going to be on the AB, AC, or the BC, talking box form, that's money, because then you can start breaking that crap down and you can decide what's going to drop, you know? Like if you think that 9 is going to drop on the front, well, look at, if you think it's going to be a blue, that alone bring it the way down. But if you can narrow it down to like maybe 2 or 3 of these, but let's just say you think it's 9. Well, you look at the 9, you only got pretty much 2 options, because there could be no 8, 9 on the front in box form, right? That's what I'm talking about. You know, probably isn't going to be a 6, 7. So if you think it's going to be a 7 on the front, you only got 2 options. All right. So that's what I'm talking about on that. So anyway, so what I would do then is a lot of times is I'll look at like keys that are out then and do all my stuff over here. And then I would come over here and do a little something in box form, convert to straight, because there's so much benefit in breaking it down in box form too before you do straight. But that's all I'm going to say on that. I do think that a 2-2 is due over here in the 1-2 sum. You know, I'm looking at this to see if I see anything else. Nothing else is really sticking out right now. Nothing at all. And see now, like if I don't know, like this, like I'm not gonna guess on this right now because they're just kind of all there, the main players. I'm not gonna guess on that. But I could say a pair sum three on the front there. I might want to remove that 3 on the front because that's, when it hits a couple times, typically it drops out. So if I want to do that, I'd go down to 8 pair digits, remove the 3 on the front. And there we got 105 straights right there. And then if I wanted to, I could try to break this down to see what it's going to be. And like, is it going to be a high on the front or low? Because if it's going to be a high on the front, that's going to bring me down to 43 straights, right? So let's try to determine that ones. So we just had a high, and we had a high. Okay, we had a high, high, low. Now, what I like to do is I like to jump over here, and I got my straight category here. I will jump in here, and I will see what it shows, what it's showing for me in straight form. So this is what just came out. Look at all these evens, right? That's why I'm thinking there's going to be a switch, right? So let's see here. For the odds, is it going to be all odd? It could be. And think about it. I didn't even think about that. Look at, we have one. Oh, wow. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, we got 9 draws without an all even or all odd. It's roughly 6 to 10 or so, and you'll get an all odd or all even. So, dang, look at all those all odds. So maybe that all odd is coming back, right? Maybe. Or is it going to be odd, odd, even? Well, looking at the 6 that I said was due, we could do a 5, 7, do something crazy, right? Or what was the other ones here? 2 and an 8 were the top ones due. What would that be? 2 and an 8. Could do a 3, 5 if I'm doing all odds if I want to. 3, 7 or 1, 9. I'm going to say, you know what? I'm going to say all odds tomorrow. Why not? It's definitely due. I mean, and even all even hit right here. There hasn't been all odd here. I mean, it could definitely could split that though. It could do odd, odd, even, flip that, or split it odd, even, odd too. Nah. Who cares? Boom. If it's all odd, that's what I like for tomorrow. But otherwise, that's for the people who can't over filter like me. So, kind of just lost in this right now. Looking at this stuff. These things here, I don't really remove too much. Although, like sometimes I do. Like, look at this one here. 2, 2, 2, 2. Like, I don't really look at the colors so much right now because there's just still too many. I think there's too many colors. Personally, I get it, but it's just like, it's hard to follow or try to get a pattern off of that color because there's so many colors. That's just my opinion. I get it, but it's just like kind of overwhelming. I like to have 3, 4, 5 colors. But so what I look at you look at the split. You look at the split here. Like, I don't think it's going to typically be, well, I got it in straight form now, so I can't mess with that. I was gonna say in box form, I get rid of that stuff, but yeah. So that's what I'm thinking for tomorrow here, from Minnesota, and I like the possibility of an all odd. I haven't even looked at the page really though, and like I said, like if that 6 hits. If the 6 hits, that would get me down. This is my Wisconsin one for tomorrow, so I don't want to mess with that one. This was for Puerto Rico there. I'm going to clear that out. Let's do the 6. I can't scroll down on this page for some reason. It's like frozen. I gotta reset it. Let's say a 6 hits tomorrow. Oh my gosh, can you imagine that? All right. That's only 29 box numbers right there. And let's just say that let's just say there is, wait, that's not even like, see, that's what I'm talking about. This doesn't even give me, let's just do this 105 numbers. Bring that over here. I'm just going to go like this. I'm going to start over. This mouse is not working on this couch. We do pick numbers. And we're going to do, what am I doing? Do it straight. We're going to do straight numbers. Okay, I'm going to drop those in there like that. Those are my straight ones from Lottodds. Drop them in there. 105. But then I say there's going to be a 6, and I'm going to drop all the way down to my filters here. Go single box pair pattern right there. Add it. It's 6. That's going to be those. And if you don't know what that is, well, whatever. Here's just hit start. 12 numbers out of that big batch. If that's 6 hits, and if it's going to be all odd, I cannot accommodate you on that one. But maybe it won't be all odd tomorrow. If it's 6 hits, right? But so, like, also, because this is a one draw state, so 2 or an 8. I would say, we'll see. Let's see. 1, 10, and 12 was pulled today. So let's go back and see. And see that 12 was pulled. I always say, go back to previous and see if there was a pull from there. Because if it pulled from the top 3, maybe 4, but I always say 3, then the next one might not be a pull, right? Like this one here was 9. Okay, 7, 9, and 13. Let's go back again. 7, 9, 13. That was not a pull, see? And then 3, 5, and 10. Let's go back again. 3, 5, and 10. That was not a pull either. There's 2 in a row. 1, 3, and 13. 1, 3, and 13. There's the 3. See, it pulled from the top 3. So typically, that's what my rule is I go back a few draws, and if there hasn't been a pull from the top 3, then I get ready to fish out of it because I know it's coming. So right now, I'm going to say top 4 just because. So I'm going to say 2, 8, and 11. 2, 8, and 11. We'll say that. 2, 8, and 11. And I do like the 0 hitting. Anyway, so. But if you're going to do all odd, that's going to reduce that a lot. Or, like I said, 0. I think there's a lot in there already. With 0, pretty much all of this crap has a 0. So anyway, that's what I'm thinking for Minnesota tomorrow. That's how I break things down. Lots more I'm going to probably do offline. But for now, I just want to make that video and show you a little bit about what I was seeing with the whole 8 pair, or with the pair sums here. The 8 or the 9 dominate. I mean, just dominate. And hopefully David can get Puerto Rico on here soon. That'd be pretty cool. And I'll show you, just like, let me just, I wonder if I just hit this, if this would just reset it for me or not. I don't know if it did. No, yeah, it did. Sweet. So I was going to say, like, just grab a random state here. Let's just grab one here. Let's just do Kentucky. No, Kentucky sucks. Let's go do another one. Let's do, come on. How about New Jersey? All right, New Jersey. So let's see. We have since the 1st. Let's go since the 1st. So we have how many 9s? So there's only been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's only been 6. But still, that's 6 hits, in the last, whatever, 16th. So, and the 8s looks like there's a lot of those. And you could just jump around and look. It's pretty crazy. I don't recommend playing, You know, all three of them, because that's going to be 161 numbers. So, I mean, it's a starting point, I guess. But anyway, I want to work on this Minnesota and Wisconsin tomorrow morning and hopefully get a couple nice straights. I want to start doing that again. I want to start using my straight tracking. I'd like to figure out a way to make that better. Like right now, my straight tracking is singles only, 4 color groups. So there's 180 numbers per color group right here. 18 patterns per color, 10 numbers per pattern. So that's what I have. And it covers sums. Wait, I can't remember. Did I switch that? I can't remember if I switched that. It covers more than that, though, I think. I thought I just covered. No, I think it covers all singles. Thought I switched it before. I thought it was just 8 through 18, but I think that was the old version. Oh, that's what I'm thinking about. That's what I'm talking about. So if I look at that, that would be right here. This is your straight tracking. So I track it by the color, and then I track it by cut sum and root sum, based on the pattern number. But the in high odd dominates, and that really reduces your numbers. But I'd like to make this a little bit better, like be able to see a little bit better as to what's coming here. Like Wisconsin, I want to say a purple or a green, but I mean, right now it's out the 7. If you combine them, and you got 6 here. If you want to look at it like that, 6, 6. So yeah, maybe a purple. You see, this is 17, but it's only 6 because I'm looking at how long they are out together. So, maybe a purple or a green hip. I'd like to make this better somehow. Not right now, but just eventually. So if I think a purple or a green is going to hit tomorrow, then I would look at the purple or green chart, and that would be right here. So one of these sums tomorrow, possibly. And what I would look at in this category is, right here, perhaps, or right, I guess right there. But so 15, 16, 17, or 8 and 18, maybe 19, depending on what's the sums, what sums are due or whatever. It's probably why I don't win often, because I'm jumping around too much, doing way too many states. And I'm trying to post stuff on other states. But let's look at that. Let's look at some of that sum action. So I already got that going. I already got that ideas for tomorrow anyway. Forgot about that video I just made. So we got 18, 17. And I don't remember what I was talking about. All right, so let's go back. 15, 16, 17. All right, 17, 18. Yeah, right. 17, 18. Right now I'm at 50 draws. That's why I like looking on this page more than I do on this one. Because if you look at the sums on here, it's just like current or previous. But this one here, you can actually mess with this thing and get some different action in here. So I can do this too over there. But midday, 14. Let's go to 200 draws. I'm starting to find the most accurate is like 20 to 60, if you're looking for real stuff here, because that gives you the ones that hit the most. You could do the special filters and get rid of all these bigger ones and all these smaller ones, but once in a while I will jump up to that 200 or 500, because it gives you like sometimes information on like some 4s climbing the charts right now, but it's out 138 draws. 25's out 148 draws. That's crazy to even hit. 0 and 27 out over 500 draws, right? That's crazy. Let's see. When's the last time that's happened? Let's do all draws. Ready? Some 27 hasn't hit in 2,300. That's just insane. Let's see. 0 hasn't hit in 1,351. All zeros. That's why I don't play triples. Anyway, time is up, and it's going to shut off on me. So I'm going to have to end this video. So hopefully it made some sense. I try. And hopefully I get some wins. Hopefully this helps people get some wins. All right, bye.